Hello YouTube and the internet, my name is XKanal and I am going to talk to you about some of the lesser known facts of Rubick, one of my most favourite heroes in the game. He's amazing playmaking support, you can have so much fun with him and not have all the farm in the world. You basically turn their opposing spells your enemy has against them. Now, show you this little setup I've got here. There's some very interesting interactions with Rubick and spell steal, like getting shapeshift. You look like a freaking wolf with a range attack. Same with dragon form. It's real weird, but it's basically just turn into them. However, in terms of gameplay and importance to the game, there are all these heroes here are super important, right? So firstly you have Pudge. Okay, best spell for Rubick to steal is hook. Say you miss your hook, he steals it, and then he hooks you into your team, into the enemy's team if you're Pudge, and you're fucked basically. Or you could hook someone else out, your carry, whatever. Okay, it could be a disaster. How do you avoid it, you say? How do we stop Rubick from stealing it? You have this ability called Rot. Toggle ability called Rot, I should say. Toggle is a very key word. So as soon as you throw a hook, even if you miss it, you just turn Rot on and off. Even as soon as you throw the hook, I recommend you just turn it on, because then all Rubick can steal is Rot. And that's useless for him when he hasn't got 3 hearts, or 2 hearts in this case. Same for Dismember, right? You could argue that using it on a big heavy target, using Rot just lowers your own health. However, you should still turn it on and off anyway. When you're playing against a Rubick, just use Rot all the time. Use a spell, use Rot. Even if it's not here, it's just super important. He doesn't get any of your abilities. Give him the shit stuff. Give him the shit stuff. Now, it's the same deal for Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is probably more the important of between the two, because Death Ward is absolutely game changing, right? It's one of the best spells to steal from him, and you can prevent him from getting any of them. Sure, Voodoo Restoration is a pretty good spell, but it's nowhere near as good as Cask or Paralyzing Cask and Death Ward. So all I've got to say is, as soon as you use Death Ward, turn your Voodoo Restoration on and off. If you're low on mana, just don't use it. If you have lots of mana, I recommend just using it anyway, because if anyone is nearby you, you're going to heal them, and that's great for 20 mana, 50 mana a second, or a tick, or whatever it is. Yeah, second. So, because you saw I used Voodoo Restoration, so now Rubick, all he can steal is Voodoo Restoration. If I use Death Ward and then I get it, I now have it. But if he turns that on and off, I get Voodoo Restoration. Another interesting reaction is with Brewmaster. Not as popular at the moment as of the time I'm making this video, but his spells are still strong. Obviously Primal Split is a very potent ability, and once he pops it, there's almost nothing you can do to stop him once he's in this form. Now, you can't steal the Panda's abilities. He just used a spell. That is a spell, right? Cool. I can't steal from it. I cannot steal the spell. I cannot steal a spell from any of the Pandas. So, that is a good and bad thing. I mean, it sucks you can't get the spells of the Pandas, because the spells of the Pandas are pretty good. But that means that Brewmaster can't stop you from stealing Primal Split right after it finishes. So if you're still alive, if he didn't go on you, for example, you can steal it. Then exactly like Rubick just said, let me try that. You use it and smash him with it. You become as strong as he does for support. That's why Rubick is so good, right? Obviously, unless he uses another spell, you just have to be a bit onto it. This will transition into Tidehunter. Now, with Tidehunter, the main thing you want to remember is that you want to try and catch Rubick inside the Ravage. So, as soon as you use your E, right? I can't steal it in the time that he can cast Anchor Smash straight away. Anchor Smash is shit on Rubick. Everyone knows that. So, you jump in and you use your Ravage, then cast your E straight away, and see, I'm still stunned and I can't grab it. Now, finally, last little tip is with Orb Effects. Orb effects are in your spell list. You press a button and you attack, right? Like that. However, it does not mean that Rubick can steal them. Cannot steal the spell, see? And then that pretty much wraps up this episode. It shows off the fact that Enigma is pretty much useless. Like, he doesn't have a toggle, so as soon as you cast that black hole, you're stuck there. You have to hope that you catch Rubick inside the black hole, and then use something straight away, as soon as you can. But yeah, that pretty much summarizes this little video here. So if you enjoyed it, just leave a comment. Let me know what you thought, what to do next, your own little things about Rubick. I mean, these are just things that I've learnt over time, and I'm sure I'm going to learn much more. So sweet, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.